I thought this was going to be a simple overnight in the woods with a very basic shelter. Then I realised I'd forgotten something fairly important. Hi, right here, not that one. Well, as you can see, I'm out in the woods for a little overnight camp tonight. It's going to be pretty basic. I've got very minimal amount of gear with me. No frills, nice, relaxing camp out in nature. It all goes nicely and we have a really nice, relaxing evening. So yeah. Right, well I've got my half lavvu, but I didn't bring any poles or anything else. So I've just found a piece of wood which will do to hold it up. I haven't got any pegs either, so I need to go and find some pegs. Yes, I'm just going to put a bit of cordage on each of these. Give me something to peg out. Okay, let's see what we've got to play with then. I've had that Z mat for God, I don't know how many years, and I've never ever used it. 3D Magic Carpet XL. Is it more comfortable than the ground? Yes, just about. I don't think it's going to get silly cold tonight. I think they're talking down to about 9 degrees, which is, you know, it's pretty warm really, isn't it? It's just as well because the sleeping bag I've got has a comfort rating between 13 and 20. I did bring some water. There should be 2 of them somewhere. That's the other one. So 2 things of water, 2 meals and my 2 cups. I've just bought basic army meals, so they're not going to be that exciting, but there's my fire and a spoon. And that's it, bag is empty. So in here, got some coffee, a toothbrush and toothpaste, a couple of wet wipes. Right, I have got a very, very basic fire on me tonight. So just make sure it's all snugged up. I brought my soldering mat, and so what we've got is these. This is from Outdoor Gear Essentials, as you can see. So just a little puck there with some fluid in. So I ended up having to do an emergency dash to a local garage. This is pretty horrible. And the only thing I could get was barbecue fluid, which is horrible. So I had to fill them up with barbecue fluid, and then of course they worked. But what they also did is they just covered everything in a if you can see that, there's a fairly thick layer of carbon around the cups. Cup supports here. And that's all I've got. Start getting some coffee on the go. Problem now is it's boiling, and but the bloody handle's red hot and I haven't got my gloves with me. Oh, that's it. Easy does it. What a lovely peaceful evening. It's a lovely little clearing just here. It's nicely open. I think we should have a good little dawn course tomorrow. This is chili con carne. It doesn't smell too bad. Oh yeah, hot. It's not terrible. Doesn't taste too bad at all. So this is an army ration pack. I've got loads of these. Yeah, I eat one every now and again. This is army stuff as well. This is apricot oat biscuits. Not had any of these before. Be interesting to see what they're like. Not too bad. Right, okay, well it's that time of night. I think I'm going to regret not bringing my bivvy bag somehow, because just put my feet in the sleeping bag and that's incredibly thin. Yeah, well, we'll see. If it gets that bad, I'm probably going to collapse this on top of me. Give me a bit more cover, so we'll see. Anyway, in some way, shape or form, I will see you in the morning. Good night. Good morning. Oh, where's the sunshine gone? Oh. Well, I have to say, it's been a better night than I was expecting, because I was thinking this was going to be pretty chilly, but actually, I've been very warm. I had to take my coat off because I was so hot. And yeah, it's good. I'm not a big fan of this sleep mat. it's a bit hard. All day breakfast. I am rather surprised I didn't wake up at about 4 o'clock absolutely freezing. I did try to make sure I was well back inside the lavvu. It's just on this really thick canvas. It does a good job. It's certainly not as warm as it was yesterday. Not yet. There's definitely a chill in the air. It's about time we see what breakfast tastes like. Well, it's absolutely full of beans. Literally. I found a bean and there's something here which looks suspiciously like it might have been a sausage. I don't know what's happened to the bacon and the egg. I don't really want to read the ingredients to check. Just eat it. Well, there we are. That's breakfast finished. Alright. I better just chuck this lot in here and sort this out when I get home, because I'm not going to do anything with it here. I'll try and clean everything up and I can use it again. Otherwise it's going to make a right mess. I just laid my soldering mat that I take out with my other stoves just on the ground to protect the ground. I don't think there's any danger here, but I'm just going to not take any chances, so I'll just use a little bit of water in there. It's amazing how much water you need just for a simple night out. So yeah, considering I've only had 2 coffees and heated up 2 meals, and obviously I've drunk some, that's quite amazing. So 2.5 litres of water. Yeah, there's not much going on, I don't think, with these Z mats, to be honest. I mean, I know quite a few people do use them. And they are very light and they're very cheap. And they seem to have quite good insulation quality. I didn't find it particularly comfortable, but obviously, as you get older, I think you need perhaps a bit more cushioning underneath you. And it's also very bulky. So had I bought my little tiny thumb rest near, it's a fraction of this size. It weighs probably about the same, maybe a touch more, and it's infinitely more comfortable. So yeah, for me, bringing this was a mistake, but because I've had it for so long and I've never used it, I just thought I'd bring it and see what it was all about. And now I know. Never to bring it again. So that'll be on eBay soon. As I pack this away, you'll see what I brought with me. Biggest, bulkiest thing. I could strap it to the bottom, but putting it inside, I'm not advertising to the world. My luxurious sleeping bag. my DD magic carpet, my favourite Z mat. I had my little solar mat there to protect the ground. I bought an emergency meal which I haven't used yet, and in there is my toothpaste, some tissues, some wet wipes for lighter, and an energy bar, and a little bit of mosquito repellent. That's it. So that is, oh, and some cordage. Tucked in the bottom here is my bush knife. It's my big knife as well. But other than that, that's all I've got. So the rest of it is camera equipment. So I've got a tripod here. I've got my telescopic pole, which you are standing on at the moment, which goes in this bag here. And the water I've already mentioned that I brought with me. And the emergency rations of barbecue fluid. You can have a night out without spending a fortune. Obviously the other thing is the lavvu. You don't have to have a lavvu because you can just use a basic tarp, which I think I saw somewhere on online. Someone had bought one from Aldi's, which was next to nothing. I did bring my little charger because I need to obviously keep my phone topped up in these camera batteries. And in here, this is all camera equipment. I've just got a little bag there. That's my box of filters there. The microphone was in there, and other bits were in there, just to keep it all out of the way and in one place. So the last thing I have to put in is the rubbish bag, which I'm just going to sit right on the top here. And with that last bit of rubbish there, and that'll just sandwich on the top there. And I brought my LK out for this trip. It's a nice size. It's in keeping with the theme of the video. So, and there we have it. All packed away. So this is the area. You can see where I've compressed the moss slightly. But other than that, it's all good. As always, I've had a good check to make sure I've not left any of my equipment here. Let's find our way out of here. It's been a... I hate using this pun, but it's been a tremendous camp. No, it's been really good. It's been a lovely night. And yeah, we're out here. I mean, it's insanely quiet considering how close we are to a road and, you know, footpaths and what have you. And it's in this nice clearing. I love this sort of this carpet of moss. It's really nice. So yeah, that's us. We're all done. I've just left my sticks there because someone else might be able to make use of them at some point. You never know. Lots of strange people lurking around in these woods, you know.